Organizers of the 21st National Sports Festival slated to hold in Delta State have agreed to include physically challenged athletes in the competition. The decision comes after weeks of protest by the group who allege discrimination by stakeholders. But in a reversal of policy, the Federal Ministry of Youth and Sport Development, in consultation with stakeholders, have relisted para sports in athletics, table tennis, powerlifting, and deaf sports. Our correspondent has the details in this report.
After the violent protests embarked upon by physically challenged athletes last week to denounce their exclusion from the 21st National Sports Festival to be hosted by Delta State in Asaba, organizers of the Nigerian Olympic have reversed their earlier stand. The para-athletes who held protests across different states in the country had called on the sports minister not to exclude them from the biennial festival. With the creation of a national sports festival, the addition of some para-sports was a veritable platform to engage people living with disability. However, the Minister of Sport and Youth Development delisted about 7 para games from the forthcoming 2022 National Sports Festival, an event which has accommodated the abled and disabled for decades. This prompted the protest by the athletes who decry the constant marginalization of the physically challenged in the country.
This thing has been happening. It had to be stopped. Why? Most of us are graduates. But if you carry your certificate now to any government office, like they will not take you. Some people look you somehow. Now we decide to continue to this sport. We are the one going to different country, bring medal to this country.
We are here because the deaf, they feel cheated. They feel like they've taken their main source, their own livelihood away from them. And this has become a pattern. This is not the first time. They can't be doing this when these people have trained for the past 2 years, only at the last minute for you to come and say you don't have enough budget to cater for them. That's not human.
For the athletes, inclusivity is of utmost importance as the National Sports Festival is a form of rehabilitation for them, and exclusion will further create room for discrimination.
Para sports or adaptive sports is something that people are not used to yet. So if they do it separately and not include others, there will be little or no persons that will show up. There will be little or no media coverage, and people would not have an idea of what the adaptive sport is about. So that is one of the main reasons why they are considering doing Olympics and Paralympics together.
Para-athletes over the years have written Nigeria's name in gold with their outstanding performances, and sports experts say the federal government's nonchalant attitude to the athletes will only limit their future performance.
We, the Para-Athletics Federation of Nigeria, is lack of funding. That is the major aspect where we are going. It's lack of funding. And also we lack of equipment where the athletes have to practice, to use, to get themselves prepared for any competition.
When you bring national team athletes into the fold, we tend to complain that it will hamper the development of such athletes that we expected to see. So now taking it for a notch further and saying you are bringing in national athletes when there are more sports that could be added for you to have exposure, for you to expand the horizon of these new sports and also help other younger burgeoning athletes to be on the national stage. It's a total misplaced priority. It's a waste of funds.
Following several consultations with stakeholders in the industry, the Minister of Youth and Sports Development, Sunday Dari, relisted some para games in the 2022 National Sports Festival, which include para-athletics, para-table tennis, para-powerlifting, and deaf sports. Mary Kanu, TV360, Nigeria.